What you making, Michael?
I'm making an airplane.
Oh, good. Luke's getting caught up on some reading. He's not very happy.
Look at the airplane. Look at the airplane I made.
Let me see your airplane. Very nice. Good job, buddy.
Oh! It has 2 heads and 2 wings.
Okay. Hey, Ace. Wanna go play? It has been cold and rainy and wet and dreary all weekend these last few days. I've seen videos of quite a few areas of our country, I guess in the southeast mostly, that have just had horrible winter storms with lots of ice and snow and like extremely cold temperatures, and no ice here, and it really hasn't been that cold, but just the rain, the dreary rain, makes it not fun. So really no great gardening content this weekend. I really was hoping to get out to our big garden and plant potatoes, but it looks like that's going to get pushed to next weekend. And I don't think I have explained very well in some of my previous videos that in my yard, I live in a subdivision, and I have a small little garden with 2 raised beds and some containers, but I do my big gardening. I'm planting my big vegetable garden over at my parents' place, and they let me use their land, and that is where I'm preparing my big vegetable garden. But let me just give you a little sneak peek of what I have going on here right now, which isn't a whole lot, but it's something. There's our cat, Ric Flair. So this is just a small container that I have with garlic that I planted last December. And these 4 pots here, I sowed carrot seeds in them about, 2 weeks ago, just under 2 weeks, maybe 12 days or so. So nothing yet, nothing sprouting yet, but I'm hopeful. This is just some old leftover wildflower seed mix that my daughter planted last year. That's some perennials that stayed over. And this is one of our raised beds. I have a few kales that are hanging on and some tiny little cabbages that I planted last year that just really have not grown over winter. They really stayed the same size, so I'm hoping that those will start growing soon. And right here, can you see these little babies? These are radish seeds, and I planted these right at the 1st of January. So it's been, so today is what, almost, it's Valentine's Day tomorrow. So it's been 6-7 weeks. They have just begun sprouting about a week ago, and they're growing so slow, but they're growing. So hopefully we'll have some radishes soon. And then over here in my other raised bed, I have another cabbage that's doing much better than the others. And these are just some small spinach plants that are alive, but still just not growing very fast. I guess it's just the cold temps and the short days. I'm hoping those will pick up soon. And then these are some lettuces. And then I have a few other, a little bit more spinach, a little bit more lettuce. This is like butter crunch lettuce. And then I also threw some radish seeds in here with my sons a couple weeks ago. And those are sprouting too. So what do you think about it, Rick? Here, sweet kitty. But I did want to show you our seedlings that we planted inside. So me and my daughter planted pepper seeds about 2 weeks ago, and I got my first sprout. I want to show it to you. All right, so I'm up here in my bonus room. Sorry about the mess. This is kind of our catch-all junk room. But my seeds are up here, and I was excited to show you. Look. So you remember all those pepper seeds that I planted with my daughter a few weeks ago? Let me turn this light off. Ooh, there we go. Would you look at there, guys? Little sprout here, little sprout there. These are fish peppers. And these are my first pepper seeds I've ever grown from seed. My first pepper plants I've ever grown from seed. Can't really see them. Oh, there's one right there. Whoop. That is a shishito pepper. So I got 2 fishes and a shishito so far. Hopefully the rest will be sprouting soon. These are some various kales and cauliflower, excuse me, not cauliflower, kale and cabbage, and a few broccoli plants that I started from seed, and they got really leggy because I had inadequate light on them for a while. And then we got this grow light here, and they are putting out some true leaves now. So I'm hoping, like this guy here, I'm hoping that when I transplant them, if I just plant this stem a little deep, that will be okay. I don't know, experienced gardeners out there, if I transplant my leggy seedlings and plant them a little deeply, will they be okay? Let me know. And these are some beet seeds that I'm working on. So, and then these are my potatoes that I'm hoping to plant next week, if the weather allows. These are some Yukon Gold potatoes, and right in the center are red New Orleans, and back there are some blue Adirondack. So I've been trying to learn about potatoes because this is my first year trying to grow potatoes. And I saw several videos about setting them out and exposing them to sunlight for a few weeks before you plant them in order to start getting these little eyes right here, there we go, sprouted, and kind of a jump start on the growing process. So that's what I've been doing. That's why I have all these laid out here, just so they can get exposed to a little bit of sunlight. So as we get closer to next weekend, when I'm able to plant these, I'm going to cut them into smaller pieces, and that's called chitting. And then you leave them to air dry for a few days so that the cut end kind of heal and scabs over and dries out, so they don't rot in the ground. So I'll share that with you when I do it, but just kind of in the prep stage, waiting on the weather to follow my plans. So that's about the extent of the garden updates I have for you this week. My peppers sprouted, yay, and kind of showed you my backyard, what's there right now, and my potatoes. So not much in the way of gardening content this week because of the weather, but I do have a little weed that keeps growing who's in need of a prune. Let's show you that. Hey buddy, how are you? Yeah? Would you like a haircut today? So you want to get a haircut? Okay. So Isaac is, yep. Isaac is 1. He had his birthday in January, and Daddy keeps being persistent about how it's time for a haircut. And I don't like it because he's not my baby anymore once he gets a haircut, right? Anyway, so we're gonna cut Isaac's hair today. I apologize in advance. I'm not trained in hair cutting at all. I'm self-taught. I've watched a lot of YouTube videos. And so far, we've been cutting all of our boys' hair, and it really saves quite a bit of money if you calculate how much you would spend on haircuts every month or 2 for 4 boys and a husband. So I've taught myself how to do it. I apologize if it is not correct, but it works for us. So we're gonna take a stab at it today and get this guy's first haircut. You ready? Okay. made it through Isaac's first haircut. He's not digging it. It's nap time for him, and he's ready to go. Can you see? Look, there you are. Hey, say I got my first haircut. I made it through. So I'm sure it's not, you know, professional best, but I think it's pretty okay for a baby's first haircut.
Can I see?
You gonna get up here?
Yes.
Okay. All right, say thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
We got a haircut done, which was a huge step, and we're gonna bake some cookies for Valentine's.
And we're gonna eat cookies.
And we're gonna eat cookies. But thanks for hanging out with us.
Wrap presents for my birthday.
Oh, wrap presents for your birthday. Micah's birthday is coming up in about 4 days, and he is excited, and he thinks that we need to wrap presents for his birthday just like we do for Christmas. So, how old are you gonna be on your birthday? Yep, he's gonna be 4. All right, say bye-bye, Isaac. All right, good job. Thanks for joining us. Y'all have a great day. We'll see you next time.